Hello YouTube, it's Chrisy here from fellows52.co.uk, and today I'm going to show you what's in my camera bag and what I take out with me whenever I go out to shoot any videos or take my digital DSLR out. Now I know I am in the kitchen recording this here, and basically because my office chair has broke, and know before I ask any questions I didn't break it, as I know what some of you are like out there. So jump right into this and we'll see you on the other side. Okay then, so this is what is my camera bag. It's a Lowpro Camera Bag, and the main thing is the serial number on it. At the top then you have my tripod, which is a Manfrotto MT293A3. Open this up later on, let you see it, like seeing the outside of it. At the side then you've got my Monopod, which is a Valbon up 400. Wee pockets and stuff at the side, and wee straps inside always keeps handy thing in. On the other side then, you basically got the same, another pocket. If I don't have this with me, that is perfect for putting likes of bottles, likes of Coke, juice, water, anything else in it. Another strap at the side, the whole thing's in, and this is my Picco Dolly, which I'll open up later on. And at the bottom, got a flap that lifts up. As you can see, two tripod legs goes in, this one sits up at the top. Strap line to hold every single thing in. That just folds away and goes down in there. Nice and neat. You also then have in here, also not take this completely out, but that's a full rain cover that goes out up over the top of it. Obviously whenever this isn't really on, it keeps all this here waterproof, everything protected inside it. I've had this bag now briefly, I can't even remember the price of it in British pounds to be honest, but I think it was maybe in around £60–70 for the bag. It's an absolute cracking bag with different compartments in it and everything else. So go ahead and we'll take this tripod out first. It just unclips there, and that's all completely adjustable. Lift that up and pull that out, and then that is my tripod, which will open up a minute or two. Put that at the side. At the side, lift that up and pull that out, and that is my monopod. It's all adjustable. Three things. Pull it out, adjust it, and you'll score. Out of the way. My Picco Dolly, which I'll open up in a wee minute or two and let you see what that is. So like I say then, this is my monopod. It's a Valbon up 400, and this is my tripod, which is Manfrotto MT293A3. I think this tripod was maybe around £70. It's been that long since I've had it, I can't remember. I actually using another tripod as well to put my camera on to record this here, which I would sometimes take with me if I was taking my pointer shoot as well. But this is my good tripod. It is sturdy, and I mean really sturdy. Really good thick legs on it. These can be adjusted so they can come out even wider, which is good. Obviously then if you want to extend it, there's two extendable things at the bottom. Everything slides out, you know what a normal tripod does. Quick release. Pull that out, away you go, completely adjustable for portrait and landscape, and then that's just your handle then. That does everything, completely unloosen it, flips it about, whatever else a tripod basically does. Monopod then, it's always great if you're taking like sport shots, not really great for doing anything else with it. Mainly use this for my digital DSLR. Simple as same, just open it up, slide it out. Away you go basically. Single screw thread then at the top of it, and you screw that in, and basically away you go. I did use this to shoot some photos of a cricket game, I think it was maybe 2 years ago now. It worked out absolutely brilliant, a big lens on, so it was great. But we'll throw the bag up on the table and we'll do a quick proper overview of the bag and everything else, and then we'll show you then what's inside my camera bag. So then this then is my camera bag. It is the Lowpro bag. I don't think there's anything else on it to tell you exactly what it is, but I did, I think, buy this in Jessops in the UK. I know there is some stores still open, if you're lucky. At the bottom then, that's just your flap for your tripod. That obviously stuff's down in there, it's out of the way, keeps it nice and tidy. There is a zip here, awkward to open, that open. I didn't really put anything inside this here, but there's different wee compartments for different things, like the pens, whatever else you want to put. Anything in there, like so your batteries, anything else to keep it dry. That goes in there. Like I say, I never really use that compartment. I think actually that's probably the second time it's actually been opened, to be frankly honest. Side on the bag, you do have little flaps in there if you want to put anything in there. Your monopod is the same. Mine only just sits in there. That's completely expandable. Two straps at the side, holds everything in. It's actually on the other side, there's no point explaining it. But like I say, if you want to put like a drink bottle, water bottle in there, it holds it absolutely perfect. I always do, never am always out. Like I say, rain cover then at the bottom, that pulls everything out. It's like stretches up over the top of it, around the front obviously, and away you go. You do also have straps, which if you want to put around can clip in there as well. I never really use it, to be honest. Inside the camera bag then, you just got a zip. So I have this all compartmented off, so obviously I use this quite a lot whenever I am out. So we'll go ahead and let you see what's inside this. So that's my camera bag. Let me just say, top, move this up slightly. You've got more compartments in here, which is the wee zip in there. That's like a notebook, and there's also a pen in there. I always carry a notebook in there, it always stays in there. Alright, smartphones you've always got, you can always jot things down, but nothing beats a bit of paper. And a pen. It means if your phone ever dies and you want to write something down, or if you're at a certain place or you want to write down somebody's details and you're always out, it's always handy to have a piece of paper in there. It's no harm, doesn't add any other weight to it. It's absolutely perfect. Two wee compartments in here, if you can see. If you want to put in like of your SD cards in there. They're only very shallow, they only are about that sort of length. I never really put them in, to be honest. I always find them easier because I have about 4 SD cards for different varieties of things. I always put them inside my coat pockets. I had a wee money bag that you can get out of the bank. It's always handy that way. So this then is inside my camera bag. As you can see, it's probably, looks to most people a lot of mess, but to me it's quite well organised and I know where everything is. Different compartments, these are all just Velcro at the side, you can all be adjusted. Whatever else I've got, 3 spares sitting there if I ever want to move anything or whatever. So we'll go ahead and we'll run around everything and we'll see what it is. This here is actually off the Picco Dolly, which is sitting about somewhere. We'll open that up in a couple of seconds and we'll let you see what that is. This is my main camera. It's a Sony A390. Cracking wee camera. I can't even remember now what megapixels is, but I think it's in maybe around 12 or something like that. Totally adjustable screen. I've had some cracking pictures with this camera. I don't even think it says on it what megapixel it is. Can't honestly remember. It's been that long since I've actually had it out, but that always sits in there. So that's completely fully adjustable. I've got to say, lens I have on that there then is an 18 to 55mm SAM lens, autofocus and manual. I also have a wee ultraviolet filter which sits on that, and I also have one on my big lens as well. Just cuts a wee bit of sun glare out, to be honest. It doesn't really make very much difference, but it always keeps, and if you're cleaning your lens, it always sort of keeps it a bit more protected than sort of, because if you scrape that, it's only a couple of pounds to change that. If you go ahead and scrape your lens, you might as well throw the whole thing in the bin basically, because it's an absolute nuisance to go and get it redone again. In this side, if you can see it, is my wee smaller lens. It's a DT 1.8 to 500 SAM lens. It's a wee portrait lens that I bought. Price, I think it was about 110, 120 pound thing for the lens. It's great for doing portraits and really up close shots. Now it's not a macro lens, far from it. You can do a wee bit of macro shots with it as well, but it is a great lens if you're doing like some portraits. It can really bring the exposure down on the camera. In here is my big lens. you see. It's been that long since I've used this. 75 to 300mm lens. It's an absolute cracker lens. It really can zoom, and I mean it really can zoom. It's my biggest lens is what I have. I have 3 in total. So I love a lot more lenses. I would love a fisheye lens, and I would love a proper micro lens, but I only really do photography as a hobby, and because everybody has one of these this day, that's always in my pocket. It's maybe a bit too much sometimes to carry this about and swap and change lenses, so that there is basically always with me, and it's always great. Unlock it, take a picture, bang, basically away you go. In here is my Cokin filter. I can't even remember what grade it is. I know it's kind of a darkish lens, as you can see. It's great if you're taking, if you're out in daylight and you want to take like a long exposure off a river. I have used this a couple of times to take something like that there. Obviously you have to buy adapters and everything else with it, and it's all stored up in here in the corner. And that there is just, that then screws into your lens. Your filter slides in there. It's probably on wrong, probably because I haven't used it in a while. And that's just a cone that sits on the end of what my big lens is, basically to allow a bit more light in and take a better picture. As you can see, that just slides over the top of that, and then that's that basically. So I never really use my big lens unless I'm out taking shots right away. What else is in here? Remote then, which I bought, I think it's actually on eBay for a couple of £. It's great, perfect. Highly recommend if you are using a tripod, because if you're using a tripod and you go to touch it, as you can see, you could be shaking. That there, just bang, don't touch it, set it up on that there, right out of the way. It means then you won't get any motion blur on it. Top flash, it is from Jessops, only a cost, I think it was maybe £50 or £60, because the official one for Sony costs absolute colossal money. I just mainly use this here when I'm doing home photo shoots or arsing about and around the house. Not a bad wee flash. This is actually my second one. The first one actually stopped working for certain reasons. You can set this as a trigger, so you can have this sitting off to the side, using another flash or your flash on your built-in camera. Whenever that triggers, this triggers as well, bang, sets off another burst of light. And every good flash has always got a wee hat. This actually I had to buy separately. It just basically goes over the top of that and diffuses the light, so it's not as hard on areas, so you can always soften the light down. It's always good. You all can also put filters and stuff, its own filters, but see, to be honest, not worth it. You're better off buying something like that for a couple of quid. Absolutely perfect. Now, another tip, remember to get the batteries out of this here. You don't want this lying in, your batteries inside, corroding, destroying the thing, and then you're for God's sake throwing it out. Whatever else. Up in here in the top right is just the camera's charger. In here is my wee small point and shoot. Never really use it, to be honest. I've had this for years. Wee Fujifilm. Don't even know what it is. Z100, that's what it is. Just a wee cracking point and shoot that I've had, say, for years. Picks up any SD cards, wee battery flips in there. It's always great for out and about. Want to take something else, if your main camera dies, you always have that with you. As I say, I always have that. My good digital my good digital SLR, and that as well. Something which can fit some people, and it's, I know we're in 2014 now. Mobile phone coverage should be great. It's not really 100% perfect, and is why I always carry these in my camera bag, or if I'm going out for like a general walk. I have been caught out once or twice before going out somewhere with a member of the family, going out taking pictures, even out for a walk or something like that there. End up wondering where they're at, go to get your phone, no service. What the hell do you do? These things work an absolute gem. I think I paid them about £40 or £50 for our cost here in the UK. Obviously prices will vary where you live around the world, but they're perfect. They go up to about, I think, 8 kilometres in a wide open space. If you're in sort of a lot of trees or something like that there, you might be sort of talking half a kilometre at the most. but which is maybe about a mile maybe as well. But they are great, they are absolutely perfect. And another thing as well is what I've done a wee bit of research with these online. If you go to like a foreign country, if you're coming out of the UK, say for instance you're going to Europe or going somewhere to get there, obviously just check to see if they work. But if you're going with a family and you go out for a day out, you can buy 2 of these, buy another 2 of them for, obviously because of the roaming charges and it's so much, these work an absolute gem. And if you are out somewhere in the beach and your family's down around the beach, or they go to the shops, go to the kids, throw them one of them, where are you at? Bang, away you go. You're not coming home to a phone bill of £400 or £500. So them, I swear, is an absolute must. They're absolutely great, and it's probably one of the best but cheapest buys that I bought for my camera bag, to be honest. And 'cause we were out yesterday up and around County Antrim in Northern Ireland taking different pictures. Now obviously I didn't take all this with me because I was taking my camera to get some of these shots with the Picco Dolly, and of course these came as well. Now we did actually use these a couple of times. Now I know where we were at, we were getting really good phone signal, but even still, you know, you bring out your phone, unlock it, ring the next person, you know, where are you at? I'm 2 feet in front of you, you know, I'm round the corner, them there, have them turned on, put them on a channel, press a button, where are you at? Bang, away you go. Couldn't absolutely fault them. So that's everything then that is in my camera bag. I also do have 2 big other stands as well. Very using 2 different backdrops, black and white, for doing likes of photo shoots. I also have 2 soft boxes as well and a reflector, but to be honest I'm just showing you basically what's inside that. So we'll throw the dolly up and we'll let you see what the dolly is. This is a large piece of kit that I've just recently purchased. It was £100 for this here. Now obviously you're turning and saying £100 for what? Cracking me piece of kit. I've only really started using this here and I actually haven't got a video made of it yet, but I have sort of got some test footage. A lot of people have seen these here, and if you're into photography of any shape form, it's great. Digital SLRs these days can record, mine doesn't. Say I've had it for a couple of years and I didn't really see a need to buy a digital SLR record, especially whenever my mobile phone, you know, it's got absolute cracking quality these days. So this is the Picco Dolly, as you can see. Again, people saying it's not very much for £100, but when you whack this little bad boy on and it just screws in to that, 3 threads in there, that's a dolly. Basically we skateboard. Plug anything on there at the end. Digital SLR. There's a wee short clip for smartphone and also for point and shoots as well. We'll say point and shoots because it's threaded and go in there. I have put my main camera on this here. As I say yesterday, that's why it was out. I haven't got the video footage edited yet because I want to try and get some more. But this is absolute great. Put the camera on there. It's just one adjustable arm. Put it basically anywhere you want to go. Put it on, rattle it away, away you go. I will be doing a proper good review on this here, but I'll only just show you this quickly. You can then, as if you want, set your wheels, certain angle, this out of the way. Got your camera on there, got anything in there as well, basically. Good if I tightened it up right, so it would be wrong way. There we go. Second time lucky. Put your camera on, there we go. Complete circle, smooth as anything. I will be doing a proper review on this with test footage. I want just a couple of more days, get a bit more test footage as well. But cracking piece of kit, absolute crack. I really can't get out until I really use this. And when the summer comes in here, I'm going to try and get a rattle down to the beach. You can buy different wee arms and stuff. You can put arms in there, put different lights on it, like wee spotlights and stuff for your camera. But I'm going to go down to lights at the beach in different places in and around Northern Ireland. Get some really cracking smooth footage off that there. So that's everything that was in my camera bag and what I take out with me, including as well my smartphone, which is the LG Nexus 5. Can't go wrong, it's an absolute cracking phone. Obviously stock Android, a lot of people won't like it. I absolutely love this phone. And as I feel today, I now have 4G, which is thanks to O2, which I'm not absolutely playing about. Obviously I haven't tried it out yet because I'm not in a 4G area, but when it does, can't wait to see what O2 is offering. So anyway, that's what is inside my camera bag and what I take out with me if I'm going out to do any sort of photography. I know a lot of people on my Twitter, Phil52, are always on looking at my pictures and whatever else. I wouldn't say I'm an absolute fantastic photographer, but I do like to go out there, and like most people, I do like to try. So if you like this here, then do like the video, subscribe for different other wee videos as well. Doing a lot of gadget reviews at the minute and trying out this bad boy properly. So you want to see a good proper review on this here, hit the subscribe button so you don't miss anything on my channel. Make sure and visit my website, phil52.co.uk. If you're into making YouTube videos, click on YouTube, help at the top. There's a full massive blog basically telling you how to get more views, subscribers, and it always helps you out, to be honest, at the end of the day. So until the next time, thanks for watching.